Hey guys, it's Rebel Queen, and we're 5 episodes into the new Super Sentai series, so kind of like what I did with Kamen Rider Saber and Mashin Sentai Kira Major, I'm gonna give you my a review of what we've got so far for it, so here we go. The new series is called Kikai Sentai Zenkaiger, and this series is the 45th series. So, as kind of like how the Super Sentai franchise is kind of done whenever they reach that kind of milestone series, like whether it's been like the 40th, 45th, and stuff, they kind of like to do something special. Zenkaiger kind of takes a little bit of, kind of like from the other Sentais, because it's like, kind of like how I mentioned when I was doing the overall review for Kira Major, are, this series so far, pretty much, it doesn't like have a full human cast of Sentai. It only has one human Sentai, and then the rest of the Sentai cast members are basically robinoids from a parallel dimension that got brought into the world. Basically, as it kind of gets explained in the series, the enemy was trying to take over the world, and due to a glitch, their world got mixed in with basically the world they were trying to take over. So, but so and so our and kind of like how I mentioned in the Kira Major final review, our only human Sentai member, his costume is kind of like a reflection of a. I know I should have looked this up beforehand. His costume is kind of like a reference to Big One, Big Ace, or whatever you want to call him, from the Dynaman, or one of the earlier Sentai, who had the big color, the main white, and then the big color scheme costume. And then another thing that kind of reference that this is the 45th series is that kind of like back with Gokaiger, this 45th team kind of uses the powers of like the other teams that came before them, but it kind of gets more explained along the way. And also kind of like another cool factor is that the Kikai which is what they're kind of the parallel universe robinoids are called, which is becomes the other teammates of our Sentai guy. Basically, when they transform and join up with him, each of them gets basically, when they transform and join up with him, each of them basically gets a power up from like one of the other previous teams. Like the red Kikaitopian that joins up with him, his name is Zioran, so that's basically a big tip off that he gets his powers from the Zeo Rangers. Then we've got Gowon, the yellow one, Gow Rangers. Number 16, 25, which is on their little medals. Then there's Magi Rangers, and she's pink. And then the last to join them, Vroom, number 30, Bokengers. And it's all just kind of like a little funny, especially considering like whenever they do use the how they use the other team's powers, like these little gears. It's all funny. Like sometimes, so they'll like go use blah blah blah, and they'll pull out the gears and put it in the little thing and go shh, and they're like, whoa, what just happened? Because sometimes they don't. They'll just like move and do like all this stuff crazy, and they're like, what just happened? And kind of also referencing back to Zenkaiger's, they have a little mechanical parrot, or well, mechanical bird. Can't really say parrot, because we don't really know if she's a parrot or not. There hasn't really been a whole lot that we've seen of her yet in these 5 episodes, aside from when she's helping the team. And it's just been really funny. Basically these going into these last 4 episodes, it's mainly just been like, they've been going like, okay, we need to get the team members, and then in this 5th episode that just happened, they like, oh, we've got all the team members, we need to we're taking on these guys, but also kind of like the only human member, his parents were investigating parallel worlds, so Vroom, the blue guy, he was like, wait a minute, da-da-da-da-da, and they're like, you know my parents? So that, how I'm kind of seeing this is that's really going to kind of play a bigger part in the series kind of down the road. In fact, kind of going into the trailer for episode 6, I think we're kind of going to start to see, I guess, what I'm almost kind of thinking is going to be like an Evil Six Ranger kind of play out. Just like I said, this is only kind of like my little hypothesis, just kind of like from what I'm seeing from the trailer going into the 6th episode. And which we haven't really had an Evil Six Ranger in a while in the Sentai universe, so this might be interesting to see how they play it out. Especially in this series, since it's a 45th anniversary series, so this could be interesting. So far, just kind of going into these 5 episodes, Zenkaiger is kind of like Kira Major is kind of looking to be another one of the more kind of kid friendly Sentais. So, but then again, just kind of going 5 episodes in, that could change as the series kind of progresses through into its full series. So you never know. Especially since, like I said, it kind of looks like they're doing like I said, it kind of looks like they might be doing an Evil Six Ranger, even though it's like really early for them to be doing a Six Ranger thing, even 5 episodes in. But then again, kind of considering how we know a lot of the times these Six Ranger stuff kind of plays out, especially if they're going to do an evil thing, you never know. Especially with how they like to, especially like with how they like to play the Six Ranger stuff out in the Sentai versions, as opposed to how we play them out in the Japanese in the Japanese versions of, as opposed to how we'll take them and play them out here in the US version. So you never know. Then again, with what I'm kind of seeing, this could be this could be somebody who could end up being is being manipulated by the by the Toji Tendos, which is what the evil force is called, and it's being manipulated by them, and then once they're freed from the manipulation, then it gets revealed like, oh wait, there's this six Ranger gear. Because we've also had that happen before in the Sentai universe. Again, you never know. But going these 5 episodes in, it does look pretty good. Like I said, so far 5 episodes in, it does look. Oh, sorry, burping. It does, so far 5 episodes in, it does kind of look like Kira Major to be kind of a kid friendly. Again, one of the more kid friendly stuff, but we'll kind of know more as it gets more into the series. So, I'll have more info for you as things come along. The Kamen Rider Saber apparently is, its stuff probably is gonna wrap up like in 15 or so episodes from what I'm seeing. Well, maybe not 15, maybe a little more. So you guys should be seeing that final up from me soon. And maybe hopefully soon I can get you the review for the Kamen Rider 01 movie, since as you guys kind of know, we had because of COVID, there was delays on getting that movie out. So hopefully the streaming site I go to see all this stuff will hopefully have it up soon, so I can kind of be able to watch it and go, hey, and I can get to you all the what ifs we were going on about there when I did the finale overview for 01. So along with every other series kind of going with their movies and crossovers and stuff, because you never know. Me and Albion are probably gonna do more videos like this. He's going to try and do some more streaming. Again, once his situation is taken care of and he's moved into a new place, he'll probably do more streaming just because of how his setup is then going to be more situated. But again, we'll just kind of have to see how things go, guys. Again, we're sorry that everything kind of, just as we were kind of starting to get more into a reasonable schedule with stuff, all this happened. So anyway, everybody have a good night. Stay safe. And if you haven't, and I know depending on where you live, you may or may not, the mask mandates may or may not have been lifted, but please wear your mask. Just because the mandate may have been lifted does not mean it is safe, okay? Even because after all, everybody has not gotten vaccinated yet, so, and it's not entirely safe yet, so, well, yeah, sorry about that, guys, but anyway, again, night, bye.